since I've moved out of the dorms and into this apartment, away from the stupid Valerie. I can't decide whether she likes me or my Star Wars shirt, and stupid Silas steals my DVDs and gives me back different DVDs. Now all I gotta deal with is a stupid roommate, but for now I can just sit around and watch movies. For example, hang on.
Hey,
What do you want?
Dude, I just found this box for you. I was sitting out front of the house, you know, I was just kind of picking it up, carrying it over here for you.
Let me see that.
Yeah, it was just sitting outside. I thought I'd bring it over. Do you know what that is?
It's not even addressed to the place. Somebody just came here and left this here?
Oh, yeah, somebody just dropped it off. Maybe the mailman or something. I don't know. I didn't see who dropped it off there. I got it with the rest of the
Okay, you're seriously the worst roommate I've ever had.
Why? You're always angry at me. I don't see what I do wrong, what makes me a bad roommate. I was just bringing your package in from the drizzle because it was, well, it is made of cardboard and paper absorbs rain, so I figured if I brought it in, you'd be happy with me for once. I don't have to deal with your bitching. But no, you just go off on me like it's just something I did wrong, and I don't understand why. So I'm just gonna leave you and your little movies alone in your room like you always are, with the door shut, alone, and I'm just gonna go back into my room, maybe Skype some girls I know, hang out with my friends, and see what I can do to entertain myself without my shut-in roommate with his movies.
Okay, now that that's over with, we can get back to business.
In the shadow of the forest, though she may be old and worn, they will stare unbelieving at the last unicorn.
Okay, bear with me on this one. It's rule of thumb that anything with the word unicorn in the title is made for girls. The same goes for princesses, ponies, and brides. But it's been proven that princesses and brides and even princess brides can appeal to all audiences. Horses aren't as lucky. Some would argue about ponies, but more on that later. I'm guessing the new Tintin movie has something to do with unicorns, so we'll have to wait and see. But I assure you that The Last Unicorn isn't just for little girls. Based on the novel of the same name, the film was made by Rankin Bass, a company mostly known for their stop-motion Christmas specials. They also made the animated Hobbit film and, the other Lord of the Rings movie. The biggest names in the film are Mia Farrow, Jeff Bridges, and Christopher Lee. As the unnecessary prologue tells us, there is only one unicorn left in Fairy Tale Land, and so she heads out in search of her fellow unicorns. According to an annoying butterfly, a creature called the Red Bull pushed the other unicorns to the edge of the earth. The unicorn wanders out of her enchanted forest and is captured by a witch named Mommy Fortuna, and is put on display in the witch's midnight carnival. At night, she meets a magician named Schmendrick, who decides to break her out with all these magical spells that don't really work. And then he says this:
My dear, you deserve the services of a great wizard, but I'm afraid you'll have to be glad of the aid of a second-rate pickpocket.
Why was he putting her life in danger with all those horrible spells if he had the keys all along? Oh, and Mommy Fortuna also has this harpy in her carnival. Look at this thing. What the hell? She has 3 boobs. Where in what mythology do harpies have 3 boobs? And even if she had 2 boobs, you wouldn't show that in a kid's movie. None of the other animals' business is on display. You never see Bugs Bunny's junk or Daisy's. Anyway, then Schmendrick gets captured by the ruthless bandit Captain Cully, who turns out to be a pretty nice guy.
Have a taco.
Have a taco? What the hell? This is Fairy Tale Land. Where are they getting tacos? Does that guy have them? So then Schmendrick summons an illusion of Robin Hood, and then this happens, and then this happens, and then this happens, and then everything's fine again. And then Captain Cully's girlfriend Molly shows up, and she sees the unicorn and starts freaking out. Imagine if Snow White never met the 7 dwarves, or if Cinderella had never met the fairy godmother. What would they have grown up to be? This. Molly is pissed that the unicorn never showed up to her as a kid. I guess I know how she feels. Could you imagine being a 30-year-old loser, dating some bandito in the forest? You'd go crazy if you found, like, a box of magic crystals or something cool like that. Dragon food. Wow. Someone's definitely messing with me. So Molly knows where the Red Bull is, and so she leads the group to the castle of King Haggard, who supposedly owns the Red Bull. Guess what the Red Bull turns out to be? Guess. It's actually just a big Red Bull. That's a pretty sweet idea. It could have been something cliche like a dragon or something, but we all know there's no such thing as dragons. Just as the Red Bull is about to capture the unicorn, Schmendrick the dumbass turns the unicorn into a naked lady. I'm surprised we don't see her boobs or her. The Red Bull leaves, and the unicorn, now suddenly a human, freaks the hell out. Once an immortal beast made out of magic, she now finds herself dying in a mortal body. Schmendrick's fuck-up might as well have lobotomized her. So they decide to just offer their services to King Haggard while investigating his unicorn fetish. Stuff happens, the prince randomly falls in love with the humanicorn and tries to win her heart with some very strange wooing techniques.
Where do unicorns go?
Very strange. I'm not going to give anything else away, but I will say that what seems like a standard fairy tale takes several turns that took me by surprise. On the final league of their journey, the heroes enter a tunnel. When the green smoke clears, the moments that follow will go against your every expectation. So all in all, this is not just a girls' movie. It's a creative, unique take on the fairy tale genre, and it definitely needs more love. There is a graphic novel adaptation that I totally want to pick up as soon as possible. So I say definitely check out The Last Unicorn. Someone's definitely messing with me. We all know there's no such thing as dragons. They're messing with me. There's no such thing as dragons. Someone's definitely messing with me. No such thing as dragons. Someone's definitely messing with me. There's no such thing as dragons.